Former President Donald Trump is one of America's most ardent plaintiffs. Lawsuits due to business disputes and unfounded allegations of voter often failed the test. But Trump's bidding following his ballot in Colorado and Maine doesn't fit his usual model of using the law to delay and disrupt moments of personal responsibility. These efforts may have served their interest and may have resulted from their anti-democratic stance in 2020. But these are also rare examples where the former president has raised a vital constitutional issue that needs to be resolved urgently. After all, if High Court fails to resolve issue for whole country, 2024 elections could be thrown into chaos. Trump, the Colorado Supreme Court and Maine's Democratic Foreign Minister 2014 after supporters mob attack on Congress after campaigning to overturn the 14th election. He objects to the amendment's decisions to disqualify him under the ban on rebels. In a petition to Supreme Court on Wednesday regarding Colorado issue, Trump argued he did not participate in an uprising, that his eligibility must be determined by Congress, not courts, and prohibition of rebellion in no case applies to presidency. The Colorado Republican Party, which is also a party case, submitted an earlier application. The upper court, disastrous that state Supreme Court ruling would lead endless nationwide debates if it was allowed remain in force. He warned that it would create results. Eligibility of candidates and belirziz could lead to claims of insurrection. In a petition the Maine court on Tuesday, Trump argued that Foreign Minister Shenna Bellows was a biased decision-maker who did not have the legal authority listen and appeal dismiss her. Any decision by the U.S. Supreme Court will be the final word on whether Trump will be able to participate in a preliminary election in Colorado, Maine and other states where his eligibility is questioned. One reason the court is under intense pressure to address the Colorado case is 14. Clarifying the meaning of his chapter. This chapter is the one who have sworn before. According to the Constitution of the United States, it shall have engaged in insurrection rebellion against them, or have given aid consolation to their enemies. In a more practical sense, responsibility to put weight falls on Supreme Court because it is not just for 2024 election. When some states decide to block a candidate based on their own interpretation of change, and others do not, it cannot be defended for elections either. U.S. democracy in the next generations. Basic questions include Trump's lies about 2020 election, his call supporters to rally in Washington, D.C. on January 6, 2021. And his call for like hell fighting save their country before the rebellion. It is based on whether it means an intervention or not. Even so, the question arises who has the authority to decide that someone is a rebel. Do interested persons have the right to legal procedure to decid?